And when you have ADHD, your brain is primed for not only just distraction, but struggling with task switching.
Mhm.
And when you are being sexual with yourself or sexual with other people, our brains have to make meaning and decide, okay, this is sexual and this isn't sexual. And when you have ADHD, like there's a lot of other things happening in your mind when your brain is also trying to make meaning of, is this sexual or not sexual? So quite often, especially for many cis women and other AFAB people, people who are assigned female at birth, they quite often experience task paralysis when it comes to especially initiation of sex, because it's like many other tasks. It's not that sex is boring. I mean, sometimes it can be, and that
Mhm.
is like death for sexuality for people with ADHD. But like it becomes a task like everything else. You might be struggling to start the dishes because of a physical feeling of, if I have to do the dishes, that means I have to clean the entire kitchen.
Mm.
And sex can be incredibly similar. That sex becomes a very, very large mountain, especially if there's anxiety about it, if there's trauma about it, if there is especially for so many women, there is a giant mountain of stress when it comes to sex. And then you add neurodivergence on top of it. So
Mm.
quite often, all of the people who filled out parts of my research, my survey, and then I also did qualitative data collection. So they essentially gave me their stories.
Mhm.
They were able to talk about how their symptoms, especially around menstruation, would change and how it would make either engaging in sex more difficult or the communication about sex more difficult.